When you see a garbage truck rumble down the street, you probably don't think much about it. But behind every garbage truck is more than a century of innovation. It's a story of public health, urban growth, and industrial grit. And one company's name comes up again and again: Heil. From a small welding shop in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, to one of the most trusted names in waste collection worldwide. This is the history of Heil garbage trucks. The Heil story starts in 1901. A man named Julius P. Heil founded the Heil Rail Joint Welding Company in Milwaukee. At first, the business focused on welding for the booming railroad industry. But by 1906, the company was already building strong steel truck bodies and tanks. Durability became Heil's trademark, and that toughness would define their garbage trucks for generations. In the early 1900s, American cities were struggling with sanitation. Garbage was still collected with horse-drawn wagons and dumped into open pits. Disease, flies, and foul odors were everywhere. Heil saw an opportunity to bring sealed, welded steel bodies into refuse hauling. By the 1920s, Heil trucks were already at work for city crews. And in 1929, Heil introduced a breakthrough: the first side-load bin tipper. Workers no longer had to lift heavy cans by hand. Instead, containers could be tipped mechanically into the truck body. It was faster, it was safer, and it helped protect both workers and neighborhoods. Chapter 3: Growth and Innovation. Through the 1930s and 40s, Heil kept expanding. They built not only refuse trucks, but also tankers, trailers, and even military vehicles during World War II. After the war, they kept experimenting. Fiberglass truck bodies appeared in 1955. Nickel alloy trailers came in the 1960s. But garbage trucks remained at the center of their business. By the 1950s and 60s, Heil was producing rear-loading garbage truck bodies that became staples across America. They were sealed, they were tough, and they could carry heavier, compacted loads. In the 1970s, Heil expanded south. They opened plants in Fort Payne and Arab, Alabama. This brought them closer to key markets and cut shipping costs. By the late 70s, Heil was competing head-to-head with names like McNilis and Leach. They introduced stronger compaction systems that doubled truck capacity, and they tested pulverizing systems to handle mixed waste streams. By then, Heil's reputation was rock solid. If you wanted a tough, long-lasting garbage truck body, you wanted Heil. From the 1980s into the 2000s, Heil kept refining. The Durapack rear loader, the half-pack high-capacity rear loader, and automated side loaders that allowed a single driver to run the route with a joystick. These trucks reduced labor costs, improved safety, and sped up collection. Then came Odyssey Controls, a system that merged hydraulics with electronics for smoother, more efficient operation. Today, Heil is investing heavily in sustainability. The revamped system powers refuse bodies entirely with electricity. No hydraulic oil, lower noise, and zero emissions at the curb. Modern Heil trucks also include telematics, giving cities and haulers real-time insight into performance, maintenance, and costs. Over the decades, Heil passed through different corporate hands. Today, it operates under Environmental Solutions Group. And in 2024, Heil became part of Terex Corporation, a global equipment powerhouse. With that backing, Heil has the resources to keep pushing forward into electric and automated designs. For more than 120 years, Heil has been welded into the fabric of American sanitation. From the first side-load tipper in 1929 to rugged half/pack rear loaders that last for decades, to cutting-edge electric trucks rolling out today, Heil's trucks have always carried more than trash. They've carried the responsibility of keeping cities clean, healthy, and safe. From Julius Heil's little welding shop in Milwaukee to the streets of every major American city, Heil garbage trucks have been hauling history one load at a time.